This is Lee from Real Spirit Dynamics, and in this video I'm going to talk about psychedelics and the law of polarity. Now, not many people know this, but psychedelics are actually a tool to help us evolve, and one of the ways they do this is by using the law of polarity. And this is a quick video just to try and explain the way psychedelics do this. Okay, so I'm going to explain this in the most simple way possible. If you imagine this is the Big Bang. And from the Big Bang creates the law of polarity. So if you imagine a sliders like this, coming off in all different directions with different polarities. So one will be matter. This one, the opposite of that, would be antimatter. One would be hot. The polarity of hot is cool. One would be light. The opposite to light is dark. So you've got all these different polarities created from the Big Bang. You've got big also and small. So without one of these polarities, the other polarity would not exist. And without both of them existing together, then the universe would cease to exist because everything works from polarities. And these polarities actually work 50-50 with mathematical precision. So then what happened is, when consciousness came into the universe, if you can imagine a slider like this, with the Big Bang here. So let's think about two polarities regarding consciousness. So on one side you have excitement, and on the other side we have fear. Okay. So, what do most humans do when they face fear? Most humans block it. They'll block it round about here because they don't like the feeling of fear. So they'll block it there and they'll try and think of something positive because they don't want to feel fear. So when they block it there, they're also blocking the positive here due to the law of polarity being 50-50 with mathematical precision. Okay, so this is where the psychedelics come in. Because with psychedelics, what you have is you have fear here and excitement here. And most people block the fears there. So the excitement can only go to there. So what the psychedelic does is, it's very, very unforgiving. And if anyone has heard of a bad trip, what a bad trip is, it forces you to feel the fear. So instead of blocking it here, the fear is getting pushed to here. Or even further, depending on how strong the negative trip is. So most people, when they have a bad trip, it puts them off psychedelics, but what they don't realize is the negative from the bad trip is actually helping them evolve, because not only does their fear get pushed there, their excitement gets pushed there as well. So if you can imagine, if this was on here, fear and excitement, it would be pushed bigger. It would expand. And what's the universe doing? It's expanding. All these are expanding as well as consciousness. And the way we expand consciousness is by experience. And if we don't fully experience fear, we'll never fully be able to experience excitement. And it's the same with many, many different emotions. And what psychedelic drugs do is they put you through all these emotions to an extreme amount, which pushes every scale. So eventually, this, which is all our emotions, our evolution, expands. Now, the world's not ready for psychedelics yet because most people fear bad feelings, okay? But at the moment, psychedelics are just for the spiritually elite or the people who understand these laws, which is very, very few people. Most people would totally avoid taking a psychedelic drug, okay? Because not only would they fear it, they're also ignorant to it because they don't understand what a psychedelic drug is, or they don't understand the benefits. They haven't researched them enough. But from my understanding, this is the reason psychedelics are here. They're here to push feelings, to push evolution. Because the more we experience, the more we evolve. And I'm not saying go out and do psychedelics. I'm saying research them first, because most people don't do psychedelic drugs, okay? And we live in a world of fear. All religion is based on fear and superstition. And any superstition is fear. It's based on fear originally, for either money purposes or power purposes. And that's what we need to eradicate. And the psychedelic drugs will help us eradicate that by pushing our experiences. And the more it pushes our experiences, the more we will learn. And the more we learn to accept fear, the more happy we will become as a result, because of the 50-50 polarity. But that's a very basic form of what I'm trying to say here. But if anybody's got a different idea than this, or if anybody's got any comments, please comment below. And if you are interested in things like this, please subscribe to my channel, Real Spirit Dynamics, and thanks for listening.